Morissette with USCFootball.com. USC first game of the Big Ten, going to be at the Big House at Michigan. What can USC expect to, when they go to Michigan, go to that atmosphere? What do they have in store for them when they have that first game?
You're going to have a great game plan for them. A lot of smash mouth football. Coach Moore, that's his motto. So, yeah, a lot of smash mouth football.
What's it like when a new opponent comes to the Big House for the first time?
Maybe they don't know how it really is, like the fans, the atmosphere for real. So I feel like a lot of teams be like kind of shocked about how loud it is or how hard it is to communicate. So, yeah.
Corey, is that peach or melon or apricot? What color would you say your fit is?
Yeah, I've been hearing peach a lot, so I'm gonna just say peach too. But yeah, like a rose. I don't know.
Just pick the color because you liked it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
What did you think about your player rating in the new video game?
I don't care too much about my rating. It's 85. I'm not mad at it at all. I feel like on the game though, if you got good hands, good stick work, you can do whatever you want to be. So.
What do you think about just being about like a part of the first class of college football players that are kind of being immortalized in a video game? Because the previous one you didn't have the name on the back of the jersey. But this one you guys obviously do.
Yeah, it's a great thing that's going on right now in NCAA EA college football game. I feel like people waited a long time for this game to come out, so to have it out and have our names in it, it's a great feeling.
Makari, you guys got a lot of help in the transfer portal with Wesley Walker and Jaden Mank. Your thoughts on the two additions and what they'll bring to the room?
Yeah, they're great additions actually. Good individuals as people and great players as well too. So grateful to have them with us. I knew Jaden actually as like in high school because I played him in high school a couple times. So I knew his brother too, but having them join our team, was a great addition. Happy for them.
How was your role increased since Rod Moore went down?
Rod's a great leader in our defense, great player as well. So I feel like people think it's a lot of pressure on me to like hold that standard, but I don't really feel pressure. So yeah.
Field's been pretty well represented at this Big Ten with Dylan Tatum yesterday.
Yeah.
You and Donovan today, obviously. How much are you guys still in contact with each other? And just what does it mean for you guys to be here?
No, it's great seeing a lot of us B guys, pop up on the scene. Me and Dylan, we talk every now and then. Basically, like every other day, we talk. We got like a little group chat going on, so we talk every now and then. But yeah, it's good seeing a lot of guys from SB pull up here and being here.
I can't remember if it's you or Donovan that has the dog. You said you guys one of you comes to him for dog advice sometimes.
Probably Dino.
Yeah.
We all got dogs though, but probably I don't ask no advice from him about no dog. So yeah.
Makari, you're going to have one of these special groups on paper in the secondary this year. What makes this group so electric to go out on the field with? And two, is your NCAA player rating too high, too low? Where's it at right now?
Okay, so the group is special because you got like a lot of swag. I feel like, a lot of people say on social media the aura. I saw a video the other day about Will Johnson. Said you got a lot of aura. It was fire though. But my rating on the EA, I'm not really I don't too much care about the rating at all. I feel like if you got good hands, you good. Like you got good stick work, you be all right.
Wink Martindale came in, kind of a legendary defensive coordinator. What have you seen from him in the spring and summer portions as you guys head into fall kickoff?
Yeah, he's a great addition to our team. I'm glad we got him. All I'll say is he brings some fire. He got some fire to him, so that's all I'm going to say about him.
Is there a difference in the scheme at all? I know it's sort of his system on defense, but is it just kind of pick up and play from where you guys were last year on defense?
It's similar, but every coach is different. Every coach got their own thing going on, so yeah, it's similar but different at the same time.
How's Lamar Morgan different from Steve Klink's scale?
How is he different from Coach Klink? I don't know. Different personalities for sure, different people, different different backgrounds. So I don't know. They're both good coaches though, great coaches as well.
What has stood out to you about what Lamar has brought so far?
Being the coordinator at his old school, he could know a lot of football, picking at the brain a little bit. Somebody you could talk to for sure, and just learn from and ask questions with. Get better at. So yeah.
In terms of guys that you sort of put your arm around and usher into the next generation, who's the next Makari Paige?
I won't even say that. I'll say they're next themselves. I'll start with Zeke Berry. He's the next Zeke Berry. He's gonna be real good. Brandon Hillman, same thing with him. He's gonna be the next Brandon Hillman. He's gonna be really good. So those guys right there, Jair Hill gonna be really good as well. I'm trying to think who else. A lot of young guys. We got a lot of young guys with a lot of talent. So yeah.
What is it about Zeke that has made him? We've heard his name a lot this offseason. So what impresses you about him?
He's just so smooth. Like he kind of reminds me of Dax Hill a little bit. The way he moves, the way he play, it's similar to Dax. But yeah, he's just so smooth in everything he do, and he make plays. So yeah.
A lot of the publications have Michigan as fourth, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State going into this season. What's your reaction to that, and is that talked about amongst the locker room?
Nah, I really don't care. We really don't care about the rankings preseason because you gotta play football at the end of the day. Like at the end of the season, that ranking for the season won't matter at all. So it's not really talked about at all.
After winning the league 3 times in a row, do you see that as disrespectful at all?
It is what it is, though. So you can say that, like they could say last season we ranked probably, I don't know what we ranked last year preseason, but at the end of the day, it don't matter because we won. You know what I'm saying?
Makari, we know absolutely who Jim Harbaugh was. Face of the program, face of Michigan. Who is Sharon Moore?
He to face Michigan now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, a guy who loves his players, a guy who loves football, he'll do whatever for his players. Genuine love as well. So he's a guy who's all about the team, and we gonna follow him.
How is he different? How is he the same as Coach Harbaugh?
Different personalities for sure. Everybody knows Coach Harbaugh is very authentic, very himself. But more the same way, but just different, being himself. So I mean, different guys, different personalities.
What was your first reaction when you saw the post game of Penn State?
My initial reaction to that, talking about when he was crying.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I don't know. I mean, he passionate. He loves his guys. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for him because that was a big game. You know what I'm saying? It was a huge game on the road, tough environment, and we came out with a W. It's him being the head coach that game. So I kind of like, I probably just had the same reaction for real. So I don't know.
Was he like that when he got to the locker room and addressed you guys?
I don't even remember. I don't remember.
Makari, Coach Moore hasn't shied away from winning championships as being the goal this year. You guys have lost a lot offensively, but why do you think that's a realistic goal?
We got a lot of players. We got a lot of guys people don't know about that have a lot of talent. And I feel like our culture is different than any other school as well. I feel like our culture, it kind of breeds success. So I feel like that's probably why he's very confident about what he's saying.
What is he doing to kind of uphold that culture with Coach Harbaugh?
It's not just him doing it; it's the players as well. A lot of the leaders on the team upholding it as well. So it's not just a him thing; it's a us thing.
Makari, you said that there are a lot of players that we don't know about yet. Who are some guys in the locker room that you think are going to have a big season that we might not know about?
I mean, I probably know about him, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say Fred Moore going to have a big season. Tyler Morris, Samaj Morgan. Our offense, from offensively. Khalil, Ben Hall. I know about Donovan, obviously. But defensively, I feel like you can't just name one. You got to name them all. So, a lot of them.
Playing against the quarterbacks, what do you see from that group?
They're a tight-knit group. They love each other. They got a competitive spirit. They be doing really well this summer, though. All of them.
You got 4 new transfers coming in secondary. What does that bring, and how does that kind of foster competition?
Yeah, I feel like it don't let anyone be complacent because, you got a lot of guys in that secondary. So, yeah, it definitely brings competition, but that brings out the best of all of us. So.
And you got to be around, meet the 2 new safeties?
Yeah, we've been around every day, so, yeah.
What do they bring?
I mean, we haven't started camp yet to tell you, but I guess I can tell you after camp, and you'll see it, I guess, first game as well. So.
Makari, is there the most starters on the team? Do you guys maybe take some ownership in the fact that you're the most veteran group on the team and have to lead by example?
Say it again, I didn't hear you at first.
Your defensive backs group is the most starters of anybody on the team. Do you guys take ownership in the fact that you have to lead by example, kind of show the people that didn't start last year the way?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's a lot of it is our responsibility to handle, to tell everybody how everything goes. But not just us though. It's like a team effort of trying to be, set an example for the younger guys and new guys as well. It's not just the secondary. It's a lot of guys who play football in this program that helps out a lot. So not just us, yeah.
And having won a national championship championship, and now you have a target on your back, obviously. Does that give you guys extra fuel and motivation this offseason?
I mean, we're already motivated to go out there and do what we do. So having a target on our back is cool, but it's not really something we focus on. I feel like we focus on being hunters, not hunted. So, yeah.
What ways have you seen Donovan grow into a leadership role as well as a player this offseason?
Yeah, Donovan just being more vocal. Yeah, I mean, he's a great leader, like a coach dream, I'll say. Yeah, being more vocal, leading by example as well. He's bringing young guys with him. So, yeah, he's definitely been growing a lot as a leader.
He himself has said he feels like he's more mature than he was last year.
Yeah, he definitely is. He got something to prove, I feel like. So, yeah, he's definitely more like mature.
Makari, is there a new Big Ten venue that you're most excited to go to this year with all the new teams coming in?
Washington. I've never been there before, so going there would probably be a great experience.
Is there a place that you really like to play besides Big House? Like, is there one venue like, oh, this is cool, like this one?
Trying to think. I like Penn State. That was fun. I like Nebraska as well. At night, they got a good environment. Iowa cool too. Yeah.
What's the worst visiting locker room you've been in? Some of those are pretty cramped.
I think Iowa. It's pink all around. Yeah, that was crazy.
With Jaden Manning coming over from Michigan State, what are those conversations like, and how you guys embraced him?
I mean, yeah, I know Dennis is like high school, like I said. So like, yeah, we embrace him with love for sure. Convos be like just joking on Michigan State for real. Like, yeah, they got y'all butt whooped 49-0, stuff like that. Yeah.
What's the biggest thing that you learned from Mike Senior still and some of the guys on the defense last year that down you?
What do I learn from him?
Yeah.
I mean, Mike, he's a great example of how to play football for real. So, being a leader, how to be a leader, how to work. I mean, Mike's work ethic is crazy. Like on the field, he can be tired, super tired, but he can give 100% effort. I feel like a lot of us learned that from him last year, just watching him practice, the way he practiced. Set a great example for everybody else.
Makari, Donovan was talking about how there were times over the last few years where it was difficult for him to remain patient and wait his turn behind Hassan and Blake. You've known him for a long time. How have you kind of seen him grow? And were there times where it was hard for him to not be the featured guy the way he always was at Westwood?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be hard for him. You know, he come from high school to college. He's the main guy in high school, getting the ball every play basically. Coming here, he's behind two great running backs. I mean, it doesn't be a shocker to him, you know what I'm saying? Especially like coming in as a high-star recruit, he probably thinking that he probably deserve it. But yeah, he's definitely grown more and more over the years. You know, being behind Blake and Hassan, and yeah. But now I feel like he's ready to take that role on, head on. He's definitely more mature and ready for it than ever.
What are the signs to you that he's more mature?
Just the way he carries himself, being that leader he is today. I'll say those two things.
Coach Moore talked about making sure you guys establish and maintain the culture. What does that mean to you all going into this year as defending national champions?
Yeah, the culture is the culture we established. I mean, like, you know, like the small details, you know, like make sure our shoes right, make sure our M's right. Just small things that helped us win these games. Like, I feel like every detail matters, and that's something they established in our culture. So something like that.
Him being the first black head coach at Michigan, what does that mean to you all? How does that resonate with you specifically? I know that the sentiment is we're not going to let him down, period. But especially with that, you know, historical fact.
Yeah, it's definitely huge. I mean, it's a huge thing being the first black head coach at Michigan. But whether he was black or white, we run through a wall for him just how the man he is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How special is it in that secondary, having a guy like Will Johnson, you know, at corner, and knowing that the defense, pass coverage wise, pretty much almost always going to be a deep
Yeah, having him back there, it kind of like just eases our mind a little bit. I could leave him by himself the whole game, just lean to the other side of the field. So I know he's gonna handle his job, especially with the D-line we got. Like, they don't get there fast enough, so I could just chill back there for real.
How do you raise the standard in that room? Just for obviously for DBs, the legendary DBs that have come from Michigan, how would you raise that
I mean, he's a perfect example of what a corner should be. He set an example for all the younger guys. I mean, you see him play football. I mean, he's a great player. I mean, yeah, the standard is very high. You talked about Will Johnson.
Not to discount your credit, but I mean, when you say it like that, do you have one of the easier jobs in America when you got the people in the front and then Will next to you?
I'm gonna say yeah. I say probably it's easy for sure because they ain't running the ball on us because the D line, the front seven, the linebackers, they can only pass the ball to one side of the field. So I'm only covering like 2/3 of the field.
How much more of a unique kind of change is it? Just going from a guy who there's really only one of that guy in the world to somebody else.
I mean, yeah, coming from Coach Harbaugh, you saying like?
Just like how different of a personality was he, and how unique is that transition because of that?
Yeah, it's definitely unique. Coach Harbaugh, you know, he's a legend, Michigan legend for sure. But transition been kind of smooth because we know Coach Moore for so long. It's not like nothing crazy. Like we know we getting into. You know what I'm saying?
What Harbaugh, I don't know, weirdisms do you miss?
All of it. cool people for sure.
I think you guys got a lot of dudes on the defense. You know, any of you could be considered a face of this program. But when the video game comes out, it's Donovan, who's in I guess it's the back of his face technically, but he's the guy in the middle. How fitting is it for Michigan football to have a running back on the cover of the game?
Yeah, it's very fitting. You know, we run the ball a lot. I mean, smash. That's his motto, Coach Moore's motto, smash. So, saw the Penn State game, ran the ball 30 straight times or something like that. If Donovan come off the natty too, with the game he had in the natty, I mean, it's very fitting. So,
to the Harbaugh point, Sharon said he doesn't want to change too much, but what you guys do obviously works. But he wants to put his own flavor. Yeah. What is Coach Moore's flavor?
He'd probably say, if you ask him right now, he'd probably say smash. I'm going to say smash.
Makari, as someone who's been here the last few years, like, what do you think it is that's kind of allowed you guys to turn the page against Ohio State with that game 3 years in a row?
The culture change, for sure. I think led by Aiden and Josh Ross, a couple other guys. I'll say the culture change in our program has led us to win those games.
In what ways did you see the culture change from when you first got in to where you are now?
I feel like my first year there was a lot of like guys like, it was during COVID though, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of guys like complaining, you know what I'm saying? They didn't really want to work hard, and after that year, it kind of just a flip switch, you know what I'm saying? People was tired. I guess they was tired of losing. That year was bad for us, so that's when it's changed.
How much pride do you take having reversed the rivalry? You're now after 2 decades, basically, where Ohio State dominated.
One more time, please.
How much pride do you take in having reversed the tide
of
the rivalry?
Yeah, I mean, it's a game I've been watching since I was growing up. As a kid with my dad, watching those games, the rivalries, and being a part of it, being a part of the change the past couple of years, it's a great feeling, great pride and joy for sure.
You know the addition of Jaden Mangham.
Ohio State, kept most of their players.
They load it every year, man.
So with Jaden Mangham coming over, what does he add to your secondary?
Versatility for sure. I saw his highlights. I ain't really watched so much, but he get the ball out there for sure. Good. He's not scared to hit it all. Yeah, definitely somebody we need in our backfield.
And is it weird at all? And you guys lose Smaj to Michigan State. I mean, just kind of it's a little different.
It ain't really weird to me at all. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel a certain way about it at all. But maybe they do more so, not us, because not like Smaj leaving to go to Michigan State. It was like, all right, congrats, bro, because like ain't no like hate with that, like, you know what I'm saying. But him coming over here, I feel like he told me that like guys on the team probably like talking down on him, whatever. I saw on Twitter actually somebody said something about him like he's soft anyways, like he was your teammate 2 days ago, so how you soft now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of brotherhood is that? But yeah, I don't know.
Makari, going back to the Ohio State rivalry, with them getting rid of the divisions and the possibility of facing Ohio State back-to-back at the end of the season, how do you feel about that?
Oh, one more time. I was kind of.
No, you're okay. The Big Ten getting rid of the divisions,
so
you could face Ohio State back-to-back at the end of the season. How do you feel about that?
That'd be cool. It'd be cool playing them twice. It'd be cool. Rivalry game 2 times in a year. Why not?
Yeah, right. And then,
5 more minutes.
go ahead.
For those who say that you lost Harbaugh, you lost so many players, especially for the offense, Michigan's inevitably going to take is somewhat of a step back. What do you say?
You gotta just watch the games this year. Just tap in. That's all I can say.
How confident are you that you'll be national contender again?
I'm very confident in our team and our coaching staff to get the job done. So, yeah.
Very, really
Max
quick
was talking.
too. The Connor Stallions documentary is being released at the end of August. There's a lot of expectations change within your program. How do you block out those distractions?
Yeah, for me personally, I don't really be feeding into too much of that for real. So it's not hard to block out. It's not really hard to block out. It's not really part of my life. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max was talking about the blueprint. I mean, as the defending national champions, clearly you guys do have the blueprint, but not being satisfied, right? I mean, now there's new coaches, new players. Can you describe walking that line, right, as the national champions, but knowing that you probably need to stay hungry?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the guys we got on our team right now, I feel like none of us is like, we're not like, selfish guys who care about that. I feel like that's in the past. The Natty's in the past. It's a new year and new goals to reach. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like we all know that, all on the same page, that last year is last year. There's new goals to be met and new games to be played.
Do you feel like, somehow slighted? I don't think, not a lot of people are picking Michigan. I mean, last year everyone was picking you guys to win the Big Ten at least and maybe win it all. I haven't seen you guys really picked this year.
Yeah, that's cool. It never mattered, though. It never mattered.
All right, what differences do you see between style, approach, the way Wake Martindale is approaching things with Michigan versus Jesse Minter last year?
Differences? I say Coach Wink, he got that fire. I'm gonna keep saying fire. He got fire. He bring that fire. Coach Minter, he's a great coach. He's very, very smart. But differences though. I mean, different different coaching styles for sure. I'll say that.
When you look at Donovan and everything that's happened to him since the national championship game, on the cover of EA Sports and all that, do you think he's kind of become the face of the program as you guys transition to everything?
I say yeah. I mean, you ask him, he gonna say no. But
yeah.
I mean, I feel like yeah, you can say that. He's on the cover of EA.
What kind of a guy is he in the locker room around the team and trying to? Because it sounds like everybody talked to, he's an incredible leader and has been for years.
Yeah, definitely a great leader, vocal leader as well, and lead by example type of guy. So yeah, locker room, but he's real down to earth, real humble as well. So like, if you ask him about EA, he gonna be like, "Come on, bro," like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real humble guy.
How's the Ron Moore injury affected things, defense?
Yeah, him being out definitely took a hit on our defense for sure. He's a great leader on our defense, on our team as well. And how having him out there, like for me, it's like being, how you a cop, you got a partner. That's how I feel. Like bro out, so it's kind of like my partner down. But he's still with us though, being still with us, being attentive, being like basically a coach now on the field with us. So yeah.
You describe him as a leader of the team still.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You went against your quarterbacks obviously in the spring. We don't know who it's going to be. Just what are your impressions of your quarterbacks?
They're great. They're very great. I'll tell you that. Great guys. Great quarterbacks as well.
Which quarterback do you hate going against the most in practice?
All of them.
Not biting on that one, are you?
Nope.
Rivalries come up a lot, but as you transition here from Coach Harbaugh to Coach Moore, what will be important for sustaining that success against Ohio State?
Just doing what we do, being Michigan football. That's really it. The culture we got now, I feel like like they say, it's the blueprint. Keep following the blueprint, you'll be straight.
What does that mean to you, being Michigan football?
The guys we got, being Michigan man, great people off the field, on the field, hard workers, not selfish, unselfish people, stuff like that.
When somebody just says the words Ohio State, what pops in your head?
A dub, a win, and then rivalry, of course.
What part? Is it hatred? Is it respect? Is it both?
It's both. We respect them all year. Then in the game, you could, you know, do a little disrespecting in the game, but off the field, we respect them though.
Makari, when you're away from football, like, everyone needs something to unplug. What do you do when you're away from football and try and just not think about it for a while?
What I do, I listen to music, watch TV.
Who do you listen to? What do you watch?
I listen to V's, Lucky, little Brent Fayez, Mariah the Scientist, a little bit of everything, Gunna, a little bit of everything.
How much does Sharon kind of look into the whole Michigan versus everybody aspect of it? And, you know, when you hear the outside noise and maybe people discounting you, how does he kind of use that to, you know, motivate the team or you?
I say right now, as far as like right now, he probably just focused on the team right now. We're not really focused on the outside noise. So it's mainly been the focus is being us, being the better us every day, and working towards our goal this year, which is winning the game. So that's been the goal. So that's been the main focus this so far.
How much do you hear what other people are saying about Michigan and whether they?
I mean, I be hearing it, but I really don't pay close attention to it for real. For real, it's just I hear it and that it got the other year. Nothing to me for real.
Yeah, 2 more questions.
What would you say are some of your strengths in the defensive back?
My ability to tackle, my ability to play man to man, and what else? My IQ.
What are there guys on the high for the schedule with head coaches?
Who? I don't know.
That was a follow-up question. I was like, so what's the ceiling for the secondary?
The ceiling? I say no ceiling.
Why is that?
We got a lot of guys, a lot of good guys as well, and Coach Morgan doing a great job, you know, with us and letting us play, you know, how we want to play, and just teaching us different things as well. So, all right, appreciate y'all.